Welcome, explorers. Okay, let's dive right into an amazing explainer adventure today. We are setting sail on a truly thrilling tale called Captain Finn and the Gateway of Forgotten Seas. Are you ready to see what kind of wild secrets the ocean is hiding? Let's go.
So, imagine this for a second. Have you ever found something just truly magical? Picture holding this ancient, really heavy compass from the hidden Moon Pearl Temple. But wait, there's a catch. This compass? It doesn't point north like a regular one. No way. The needle is just spinning out of control, pointing straight toward a giant glowing whirlpool way out on the horizon. I mean, what would you even do?
Well, Captain Finn's best friend, Splash the dolphin, swims right up to the boat, blinks his big eyes, and just says, "That's impossible." Now, you've got to understand, Splash is the fastest swimmer and absolutely the best navigator in the entire ocean. So if he's saying it's impossible, you just know something completely crazy is happening.
Then, out swims the wise and calm Shelly the sea turtle. She looks out at that glowing whirlpool in the distance and says, in this super soft, thoughtful voice, "I've only heard stories about that place." But brave Captain Finn, he decides right then and there that they absolutely have to find out if the legends are real. So the little sailboat points toward the mystery, and that magical compass just glows brighter and brighter with every single wave. As they get closer, things get seriously wild. The waves are growing super tall. Dark, stormy clouds completely cover the sky. The wind is just howling, and Splash is yelling for everyone to stay close. But then, suddenly, the whirlpool opens up, almost like a giant glowing doorway. Instead of a scary storm, this beautiful, warm, deep blue light just pours out from the center. Finn smiles because he knows the ocean is literally inviting them in.
The boat floats gently inside, and instantly, everything goes perfectly silent. It's like time itself just stops. Welcome to the Forgotten Sea. It's this hidden, magical ocean where the water shimmers in these bright, gorgeous rainbow colors. Can you picture those floating crystal islands drifting right across the sky? There are giant glowing lily pads and friendly sea dragons just swimming peacefully. Even the fish sparkle like tiny little stars.
While Splash is basically laughing at how amazing this all is, these tiny, unique, glowing creatures peek out from behind the colorful coral. They look, well, a little frightened. One of them swims up and asks, so quietly, "Are you here to help us?" Now, let me ask you, if you saw this cute, frightened little glowing creature looking right up at you, what would you say? You'd want to help them, right? Let's see what the actual problem is.
But as they swim deeper, notice how everything suddenly changes. On one side, we've got the normal, loud, super colorful ocean. But here, in the silent forest, it is completely gray, perfectly still, and just quiet. No fish are singing, no bubbles are dancing. In this magical place, something feels very, very wrong. And why? Because the great song tree has completely stopped singing.
They swim right up to this enormous tree, but its crystal leaves are just a sad, dull gray. Its branches are hanging super low. Then, an old, wise seahorse appears and tells them, for many years, no one has cared for it. The tree is lonely. Now, this shows us something so important, explorers. Just like our own local parks and oceans, nature needs our care and love to keep its beautiful colors and its music alive.
But hey, Finn and his friends absolutely do not give up. They start this amazing rescue mission. Step 1, they clean away all the tangled seaweed. Step 2, they carefully remove the old fishing ropes. Step 3, they brush away the heavy sand. Step 4, Splash washes the leaves. And Step 5, Shelly gathers these beautiful glowing shells for the roots. Come on, let's pretend to help them. Grab a brush, scrub that sand away, wash those leaves. Awesome teamwork. Suddenly, a single beautiful musical note echoes through the water. Then, another and another. The song tree is slowly waking up. Wow, look at what happens next. The crystal leaves absolutely burst into magnificent colors. Blue, pink, purple, golden. The magical musical notes return in this massive explosion of vibrant neon light. The forest is literally dancing with music once again, and tiny little birds made of pure light fly up into the water. Finn laughs and cheers. It worked! And you know what else is super cool? That magical compass in his pocket, it starts glowing brightly all over again. Because they worked together and showed kindness to nature, they actually brought the magic back to the Forgotten Sea. All the sea creatures are smiling again.
But hold on, the magic isn't over just yet. The roots of the huge song tree slowly open, and this glowing golden map floats right out into the water. I mean, what amazing secret places are on here? We've got hidden islands, crystal caves, the Valley of Giant Whales, the Rainbow Reef. But wait, take a look right there at the bottom.
There's a mysterious glowing question mark on the map. Splash gasps and asks what it is. Shelly looks very thoughtful and whispers, "I don't know." And that worries me. The strange symbol is just pulsing with this bright, curious light. What could possibly be hiding in that undiscovered part of the ocean?
Well, it's finally time for our friends to sail home. They are so excited about all their new discoveries. But then, as they're sailing, the water turns this deep, dark, and mysterious blue. The sea suddenly becomes quiet. Very, very quiet. And a giant shadow slowly drifts right beneath their little boat. The water is totally still.
Splash completely stops smiling. He looks down into the dark water and says, "I don't think we're alone." The magical compass starts spinning wildly. It's totally out of control. And far below them, in the deep dark ocean, two enormous, glowing eyes slowly open. Wow, what do you guys think that is down there in the dark?
Well, we are definitely going to have to wait to find out. But as Captain Finn smiles, he reminds us of such a beautiful lesson from today's explainer adventure. He says, every place deserves kindness. When we care for nature, it shares its greatest secrets with us. And that is such a wonderful takeaway for all of us. Whether it's a magical forgotten sea or just the park right down your street, if you treat nature with kindness and respect, you will always discover the most amazing treasures.
So, explorers, that leaves us with a giant mystery hanging out in the deep water and a really big question for you. What was your absolute favorite magical place from today's explainer? Was it the giant glowing doorway, or maybe the incredibly colorful song tree? And the real question is, would you be brave enough to visit the Forgotten Sea yourself? Tell us what you think. Keep exploring, stay curious, and we will catch you on the next one.